Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Draugen. Day 3. I also read that there were 6 days in this, so right here in this, we're going to try to get through day 3, 4, 5, and 6. If we can, so finish the game. We're going to try to finish the game here. We gonna touch this? Yeah, let's just touch it. Let's touch it. I'll find you. Don't worry. Even though you're probably dead. Hold on for a second. Let me look at myself. Back away from that. Or no. This was Ruth's room. So what
This
was
is her
that then?
room.
That was a bed?
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it is.
One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then nothing. Darkness.
See, there's that I was talking about.
Forever and ever.
The two brothers fighting,
Maybe there's something
and then them
here
two
that can
being
tell
like,
us what
stop.
happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look. There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this?
Already looked at this stuff,
Should be
dog.
looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes.
Same.
Ruth was an
Who cares
artist.
about Betty at this
This
point?
is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet, she was 8. She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be.
The mine.
But what did she find?
something important enough to draw.
Gold? That's what it looks like. But I don't think it was gold. It was probably some other sort of treasure that she thought was like similar to
That
gold.
must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
What's he holding in his hand? Are those just his fingers? I guess so. He was patting him on the back. Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking... That's all I'm thinking. The bed? What about the
She made her
bed?
bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
is that a bear carrying a dog? Is that a bear carrying a dog? What is that? I don't even know what that one is. Stop. Rabbit? Is that a bear carrying a pig? A bear carrying a pig, not a dog. Alright. Oh, 360. What is that?
Ruth never finished this.
Bigfoot?
What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out.
Oh, shoot, bro. Who's the one guy? It's, Johan is the main guy who lives in this house. And then the other guy was the father of Simon. I don't remember his name, but I think he's Bigfoot. Watch him be Bigfoot. And then we go in the mine and we find him. And then he murders us with an axe or
What
something.
is this?
Or his bare hands.
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian?
It's that
money?
pennant again.
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine. She may have found a gravesite. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
Bigfoot? I think Bigfoot. And you can persuade me for nothing else, because it was definitely Bigfoot. Alright, are we done here? No, we have this. Wait, wasn't this here before? I just didn't look down, I guess. Oh, this is here too.
This must be
The
village
church?
That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
They do not like each other.
There's
They're
a
mad.
story here. The treasure box, the
Arr.
drawings.
That
The
woman's just
overactive
looking straight
mind of
ahead,
an
though.
Imaginative child.
She didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive.
That's true.
The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This
events.
is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
The church bell.
It's auto
Someone's
saving.
here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Betty!
Perhaps she's in trouble.
No.
I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should
I
be careful.
told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
Well, if you think it's dangerous for me to go out there, you should come with me. Isn't that a smart idea? Wow. You should think about that. But apparently... No. No, you don't want to come with me. You want me to die. Die a terrible, lonely, horrible death. I almost said terrible twice. Fine, we'll go out. We'll go out. Let's run. Let's go. It's a little misty. Was it always this misty? Maybe. Maybe. Was it gonna get like more misty as I go up? Just so it can be that guy in the mist. Keep on ringing it. Keep on ringing it. Don't stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I thought I saw something. Who could this be? The guy, what's his name? I forget his name. It's Johann and the other brother. Who's the other brother? Is there something moving up there? Maybe a bird. We already checked the notice. Hello?
Fresh graves.
Okay, now you're
Do you
here.
think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a
Betty died.
bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her...
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
How do we get up there?
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards?
I guess.
See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Can we break them?
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
I still hear the
These
bell.
boards look flimsy enough to break.
Then break them. That's what I'm thinking. Just pull. Just pull on that. Yeah, there you go. Pull with your man hands. Good job, guy.
The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Look at you.
Betty,
Hey, little kid.
are you here?
Betty!
Hello?
Betty!
This is Edward
Betty,
Harden.
please!
I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here. What's this rope for?
The bell.
Why was it... Why?
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here.
Lizzie, look. Betty's gloves.
Let's
They
let's
are
put them on a
definitely
mannequin.
Betty's.
Oh,
She got
We might as
these
well.
from Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she's here.
where?
God.
And why would
Is
she
Betty
leave
real?
her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a labyrinth.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
A pill. What? I don't know about that. Reference? Calling me a pill, but whatever. Float your boat. You know that one? You know float your boat?
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive. They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to
Yes.
know the verse by heart.
You still manage
By
to surprise me
heart.
sometimes.
I happen to know it by heart. I don't think this painting has anything to
Jesus looks
go with,
sad.
but I guess we
What
can.
reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
Oh yeah, I'm a heretic. Keep on saying that.
That bell still bothers me.
Keep on saying it. Call me a heretic again.
The church
Auto
book,
saving. We found
a
something.
record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
vandals tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages
Oh,
left
they
the
tore it.
church.
Okay, I thought there was
Look.
only one name. I was like, shit. Yeah.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know.
One's
Let's
right
make it a
here.
competition. 1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God. Found another one. You get it. It's right here. Just one more page missing.
It's a lot of people. It's in the back here. Is it in the back here? Or is it upstairs? I'm thinking it's upstairs. But oh. Never mind, there's not an upstairs. There's just
What's that?
what do they call
The
this?
last
The
sermon that was
box.
held here.
What
The
does it say?
box.
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Curse.
Here's something else.
What about a curse?
Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Division.
It sounds like
Well,
Grovik
we saw that
was
in Ruth's
split
drawing.
in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is
Frederick
full of
was his name.
No, this is all about the preceding 20 years
Bigfoot.
of division and disagreements.
Frederick was
Tell me,
Bigfoot.
Verandra,
Edward?
forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly, but I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Is this the last page right here? To the right? Yeah, it is.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
2 for 2. You didn't see that
Of
one.
horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Betty, Betty, Betty. Will you
Shut
ever
up.
Shut up about your precious Betty. Put those pages back in the book, and I'll...
This book goes back years.
Traitor,
Lists
traitor,
births and deaths.
traitor, traitor, traitor.
Here's the third fretboard.
Is that what it means?
The one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this
Oh.
book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Curse, not traitor.
Look here.
Freak.
Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died.
Mord.
Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the
Johann?
mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom.
The traitor.
Traitor.
Traitor, yeah. Curse.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
it doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I know. I know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself.
You'd know.
It's not Betty.
How, big fella?
Betty's still alive.
Teddy?
Oh, you're gonna dig
Where
up
are
shit.
you going?
All right,
Don't
we're
leave
going here.
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. You'll never.
Look, I go out here, and then she... Where are you going? So which one am I going in, then? Oh, I'm digging, because it's the last one.
It's
Oh, boy.
unmarked.
What if it is Betty?
Have you gone completely mad?
Yeah, that's some shit, bro.
Edward,
I just ran out
stop
there to
it!
see. I totally didn't accidentally do it. I meant to do it on purpose.
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Leave me be.
See,
What the fuck?
Alice, come back. Don't
What the fuck?
leave me alone. Please, come back. I need you.
What? Come back? What do you mean? She just evaporated. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, then we'll go. Alright. How are you?
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
What? What is that? Oh, she's got superpowers now or something? She can teleport her? I mean, that's what I'd want to do if I had superpowers, but...
Listen.
So that's why she could get around, like, so quick? That's why she'd always appear, like, behind me? Whenever I went to a place?
Hey,
Hey.
listen. Please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Come on. Come on, keep on going.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
Who is this girl anyway? Isn't she just my sidekick? Or like, sidekick or detective duo or something? This is a little weird. Little strange here. First, we have a weird mist thing, and then we have A teleporting sidekick?
Please,
Hey,
talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do?
no.
Every
I was gonna
minute
say I
of
need
every
you.
day. That I'm your puppet. Your little plaything.
What do you
Fuck
mean?
you, Edward Charles Harden. I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase.
Now, be reasonable.
I'm running at you full sprint. You better run. Listen.
Lizzie? Alice? No!
Stop that.
Oh, no, no! What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not home
Come on,
without
get
you.
it, get it,
I
get it, get it,
can't
get it,
lose
get it,
you.
get it, please.
I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no, no, no. What? No!
No. Why would you do that?
Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be all right. Please, don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh,
What is this?
we are all that you have. And
That's what I
we
saw on the
love you.
mist.
We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, Never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.